Oh, wait. Okay.
Numbers. What are numbers? What do they mean to you? I have some numbers for you. 1, 2, 3, 9, 120, 36,869. I am the 53rd great-grandchild of Ivy Jane Dancy. She's better known as Granny Jane by her grandchildren. Today I would like to share with you how much Grandma Jane touched our lives and loved us. I have chosen to divide her life into 3 parts: family, passions, and her accomplishments. First, let's talk about her entry into this world. 2/27/1912. Those numbers represent her birth and her place into this world. 2 parents. She was born to William Sterling and Frances Elizabeth Robinson Jones. 5 siblings. She had 2 sisters and 3 brothers. They include Edie and May, Samuel, Tom, and Elijah. She outlived all of her siblings, even though she was not the youngest. Next, she grew up and married and had her own family. She had 2 husbands. She married New Ireland in 1929 and he died in 1937. They had 3 children. Then she married Robert Neal Dancy in 1939 and he died in 1975. They had 6 children. From these 2 marriages, she had 9 children: Robert, Francis, Nora Lee, Alan, Geneva, Jim, Joe, Karen, and Vicki. 120, the number of her grandchildren, great-grandchildren, and great-great-grandchildren from her 9 children. Besides family, Grandma had other passions that occupied her time. Grandma loved to cook, quilt, and garden. 1 cafe. Grandma owned the Cedar Hill Cafe in Ossie, Missouri. 100s. Grandma loved to sew quilts. She made many for her family and friends. 5. She had 5 gardens where she grew her own vegetables and canned thousands of vegetables. Grandma was a wonderful woman who lived a long life, and her family will live on through her training and love. Grandma Jane lived 36,869 days on this earth and has left quite a legacy for her heritage. 23 days. Grandma died 23 days before her 101st birthday. 3. Grandma outlived 3 of her children: Bob, who was killed in Vietnam, Dora Lee, who had a brain aneurysm, and Francis, who had cancer. 2. But Grandma has 2 more great-great-great-grandchildren on the way. So we can see how much Grandma Jane's life has come full circle. Grandma lived over 100 years and has left her family and friends with many memories. We are all gathered here today to honor our Grandma Jane. Even though there have been many numbers come from Grandma Jane's life, there will always only be one Grandma Jane, and we all love her.